So I got my shipment from Bad Habit Beauty. Most people will probably know them from being on Hush.com or the app. But it seems like now when they release new products, it's just going to be on their website. I think they're trying to get away from Hush. And the newest palette is the Luna palette, which is a dupe for the Norvina palette. And that was the first thing that they launched on their website, along with some of the things they already have on Hush. Now, to get the free shipping, you had to have $30 or more. So I got one of their Cult Mystics palette, which is a dupe for, is that Pat McGrath? It's a dupe for one of the Pat McGrath palettes. So my total ended up being 40 because the Pat McGrath dupes are 24 and then the Norvina dupe was 16. So package like this, pretty standard. I'm gonna do the Norvina dupe first, which is called Luna. Just comes in this little box. Then this is the outer carton. Has all the shade names on the back. And then this is the palette when you open it up. And I'm going to do swatches. I will admittedly say I kind of suck at doing swatches, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to start with, I'm basically going to go over from here to here and then start on the next row. So the first shade is Crescent, which is just like a base color. I'm going to turn this ring light down a little bit, see if that helps. That's Crescent. Next color is Waxing, which is like another kind of, you can use a base shade or a transition shade. I always do this where I forget to bring the little wet wipes. The next one is called Apolloon. So it's kind of like coppery color. Me looking for something to wipe my fingers off with. I'll just use this old pillowcase. Who cares? The next one is called Penumbra. It looks like Spanish. It's like a pinky rose color. Next one's called High Tide, which is another like metallic-y brown color. It's kind of similar to the other one, maybe a little more red based. Then we have Waning, which is like a peachy shimmer. And then Alpha Lion, which is another kind of like tannish brown. So that's the first row. Then we'll start the second row. I'm just going to do it on the side here. So we'll have Eclipse, which is like a purpley brown, purple-based brown color. Then we have Meridian, which is a shimmer pink, which I like that color. Then we have Mare, which is another kind of brownish color. This one's a little more light, patchy. I think the other colors have been pretty good so far though. Then we have Half Moon, which is a more purpley shimmer color. Then we have Basalt, which is a more lighter shimmery copper color. Then Super Moon, which is that purple color. And that one seems to be a little bit patchy on the first swipe. And that one is buildable, but definitely not like, you definitely will have to work on it a little bit just to get the color. And the last one is this reddish brown called Dark Side. So those are all the swatches for the dupe of the Norvina. It's not too bad. I mean, I wish the purple was a little less patchy when you swatch. You can kind of see on there. I mean, I don't claim to be the best at doing the swatches or anything like that. I'll wipe my arm off. Because I'll do the other thing I got was the Cult Mystics. Let's see, Bad Habit, Cult Mystics. I'm not sure which dupe this is. I think this is the third Pat McGrath dupe, but I'm not as familiar with that stuff, or her stuff. I mostly got it because I like the colors in it, and sorry, I'm trying to get like the brown off my arm. I like the colors in it better than the other two that they had. These are supposed to be more pigmented than some other Bad Habit stuff. Sorry, I'm trying not to look at the mirror. So this is what we have. We have a bunch of foiled shadows, and we have basically 2 mattes and 8 foiled. This one comes with a little fancier little shadow guard. It says there's baked powders and pressed powder. Whatever. So, same deal. I'll just do each row. We're going to start with Shrine, which is like a yellowy peach shimmer. Then we have Shamisen, which is a sparkly black kind of shimmer. This one definitely comes off like flaky, so that definitely would probably have some fallout if you're trying to blend it and stuff. Just an observation. Then we have Kabuki Dance, which is a matte brown. Which is okay, but it is patchy when I'm swatching it. Then we have Silk Kimono, which is this awesome kind of like iridescent. I don't know if it's gonna show up like that. Maybe it'll show up better like this. It has kind of a yellowy pink iridescent shift. I really like that color. Then we have Sakura Blossom, which is a pinky iridescent, like pink gold iridescent, which I also really like this one. I don't think my light is doing those too much justice because it actually looks pretty dang good in person. So that sucks. We're going to start in the second row, which we have our just matte black called Lacquer Lush, which is just a true matte black. It doesn't look too patchy either on that stroke. We have Tea Ceremony, which is a metallic brown. We have Plum Wine, which is a metallic plum. It's not as metallic as it looks in the thing. It's kind of more like a shimmering, I guess. Then we have Kintsugi, which is a greenish gold looking color. It's definitely looks more gold on camera, but it's definitely got a green hint to it. This one is definitely the most pigmented one in the thing. That was just like literally me dipping my finger in the pan. I was not even like doing anything too crazy with that. But yeah, blinding. And lastly, we have Maiko, which is a bluish black. Maybe it's a bluish purple. It's got kind of a brownish undertone to it. You can tell when it shifts. But these are all the swatches. And I'm going to go over that pink one again, see if it shows up better on camera. I guess it does look a little better after I did that. But it doesn't quite, you still don't quite see like the gold shift in it on this. I guess this is what I get for using my phone on stuff, but yeah, these are little... Anyway, that's all my swatches I have. I do like the Bad Habit palettes. They're a good sort of cheap alternative, especially like, I think the Pat McGrath stuff's like $100 and something. Like, I would never in my life pay that much for eyeshadow, especially like, there's some of these eyeshadows, like some of the brown ones, I may not use that much. I mostly want it for like some of the iridescent shimmers and this. I'm actually pretty impressed with this kind of green gold color. So, I mean, if I'm getting a palette where I only like maybe half the colors, I don't want to pay that much for a palette. It's kind of the same thing with the Norvina knockoff. Like, mostly what I want are these like purple colors and this pink color. Like, I have plenty of neutrals, other neutrals. I just don't quite have a purple like that or pink like that, and this little kind of rosy color. You know, I have different shades of it, but anyway, I'm rambling. That's everything. Subscribe if you want. Blah 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 blah. Peace.